We're talking about 4th and 5th grade music lessons for the month of November. I, again, have a super funky schedule, so I see my kids every day for a week, and then I don't see them again for about a month. So I will teach them this lesson, and then the next set of lessons will actually be Christmas, like next week. So that's kind of exciting. And we are this week working on dotted quarter notes and patriotic music. So when you get in, let me know what your kiddos are working on for 4th grade, and then we'll also do 5th grade afterwards. So in 4th grade, we're working on dotted quarter note and patriotic music, and we're gonna hop right on in because we got a lot to talk about. So the first day they come in and we go over in the Hall of the Mountain King because we just had Halloween, and so because of my funky schedule, we kind of like mix holidays sometimes. And so we go over in the Hall of the Mountain King, and we have just been walking to the steady beat. I don't do it up quite as much as I do with the little kids, but we still do that. And then we do the rhythm play along that goes along with it that I found on YouTube, which I will link in the YouTube video by tomorrow. And it is a very simple one. It's by Pequeño Mozart, and it's really fun. It has quarter notes, eighth notes, and half notes. So it's not like super fancy, but it is like kind of a nice review for, you know, Monday when I haven't seen them for a month. After that, we talk about each of the different rhythms and all of the rhythms that we know so far. As you know, I always have, oh, just closed it out. As you know, I always have my little like slides that we go through. So I just have like a slide with all of the different rhythms that we have learned so far, which would be quarter, eighths, quarter rest, half note, 16th notes. We've briefly gone over dotted quarter note and also whole note. I don't like going super into dotted quarter note with 4th grade because they don't learn fractions until the end of the year, and so I don't like explaining that it's like a beat and a half because it's weird. So I just tell them that the dot makes it a little extra long, and we leave it at that. But we did learn it, so we are starting to go over it. So we go over each of the different rhythms, and then we go over Johnny Has Gone for a Soldier, which is what we learned last time, which is what inspired actually the whole thing. So if you don't know this song, it is Here I sit on Buttermilk Hill, who can blame me, cry my fill, and every tear would turn a mill. Johnny has gone for a soldier. So I sing through the song, and then I have them like really point out the dotted quarter notes, and we play that measure a couple of times, sing it again, and they just play the rhythm along with my singing, and that's pretty much it. After that, I ask them this question, which has surprised me, and that is, what does patriotic mean? Because this week we're doing a bunch of patriotic songs, and so far I've had a total of 0 children in my entire 4th grade that could tell me what the word patriotic means. So that was a little sad, but also, oh, thank you. But also good that at least, you know, I got to teach them that. So we talk about what patriotic means and all that stuff, and we connect it to Johnny Has Gone for a Soldier because that was a really popular song in the Revolutionary War, which is something they were supposed to learn about in 4th grade. And so then we go into our first patriotic song, which is 50 Nifty. So if you don't know this song, it's super fun. It goes through all 50 of the states, which makes it extra great. And so we just, this week we only had time to listen, but for most of the classes we have been learning the first like set. So each one they kind of sing like 7 or 8, and then there's kind of like a pause, and then like another 7 or 8, and then like a pause. So we've been going with that. So really simply, I've just been having them unmute, repeat each of the 7 after me, and then after that I have them mute, and I'm like, all right, can you remember one of them? And they're like, oh yeah, I can remember one. I'm like, cool. I totally got this from Music and Motivate, by the way. And so then I take these little blocks and I put them over one. So I'm like, all right, so all you need to do is remember Connecticut. So that's the only thing you have to remember is Connecticut, and I'll say it like 12 times so that it gets in their brain. And then after that, I will sing, and when we get to whichever one's covered up, I don't sing that one, and they unmute and they say it because we are still on Zoom. So I will sing Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, and then I go Connecticut, and they unmute and they're like Connecticut. and it's just really fun. I've been finding anytime you can let them unmute, like for a purpose, has just been a lot of fun. So that's been good. And then I'm like, awesome, can you remember 2 of them? They're like, yeah. I'm like, oh, cool. And so then I cover up Colorado, and then we do the same thing. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut. And they say the extra 2, and that helps them to get through most of them. For time's sake, I haven't been doing it through like every single one because that just takes a long time, but it gets most of them, and then we watch the video and they're supposed to sing along with it. And the one I found, I will link in the YouTube video. By tomorrow morning it will be up and it will have all the links to everything I talk about, but I picked this one because it has the words that has the name of each state, and it also highlights that state. So like when it says Arizona, Arizona is like a color so that they can see where each one is, which I just thought was another extra fun thing for them to learn. And then at the end, all they do is type in the chat and tell me one of the 7 states that they learned today in 50 Nifty, and that is all of that. Tuesday, they come in and we've been doing 2 little go doodle videos because I just needed something for them to get their wiggles out. So we did Halloween ones. This one's called like Bones, and then this one's Monster Moves, and they're just fun, and that's really the point, is just for them to be fun. And then after that we go over the next few sets of states, which would be Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana. And we do the same thing we did yesterday, which again I got from Music and Motivate, and I just adapted for online since she had like her board, but I just put the little things over and have them unmute and say the one they have learned, usually very loudly, but you know, that just makes it extra fun. And we listen to it, and so now they know like the first 14 of the states. We don't actually get through all of them in the week, but it's close enough. After that, we are learning the Star Spangled Banner. So I realized if they didn't know what patriotic meant, they probably didn't know the Star Spangled Banner. And I was pretty much right. Some of them at least had heard of it, but they couldn't tell you it was the national anthem. They didn't know what the anthem was. So we talk about all those things. And then we're doing sign language to the Star Spangled Banner, which I thought was a good choice because I can see if they're doing it or not. And the other thing is there's a lot of funky words in the Star Spangled Banner that 4th graders may not know. So I watched a couple of YouTube videos of people doing it and like explaining it for kids. I'll link one on the YouTube video that was the one that I found the most helpful. And she said at the end, she was like, and you know, for your kids, you can, you know, take things out if there's a little bit too much. And I was like, great, we might do that. So what I got from the videos that I watched may not be perfect, but I will show you what I have found. And that is, we do, "Oh Say, Can You See" by the dawn's early light. "What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, or the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming." And the rocket is an R with your fingers, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? So hopefully I didn't totally butcher that because I am definitely not like an expert in sign language. I just learned that from some YouTube videos, but I did my best. For Tuesday, we learned about half of that. So we do from to "We're So Gallantly Streaming," and that's where we stop on Tuesday. Then after that, they are working on a dotted quarter note activity. I did a really simple one for them. It's in like our learning management system, which is like Google Classroom, but not. And so it's just like a PowerPoint, and on one, they're dragging the shapes to make the dotted quarter note. And then on the other slide, it is the song "Johnny Has Gone for a Soldier," because we've already gone over it, which makes, oh, that's weird. Which makes it a little extra easy, and they just take the little circles and they're dragging the circles onto each rhythm. So that it says like drag a blue circle to the dotted quarter notes, and then drag like a red circle to the half notes. And so they are like color coding all the rhythms basically, which makes it really easy. So that's a really simple thing that we're doing that you can also put together for your kiddos. And that's Tuesday. On Wednesday, we don't have school, we don't have like class because it's called e-learning day. This Wednesday, we don't have any school actually because it's Veterans Day. So they normally work on like assignments on their own, but this week they don't even have to do that. So we don't have class. But on Thursday when the kids get in, we're kind of wrapping it up. So we do the other half of the Star Spangled Banner. We learn the next couple songs, states from 50 Nifty, and then we're kind of switching gears and doing a cup game with the Addams Family. So I will link this on the YouTube video. I don't even remember where it came from. I found it on Pinterest, but it was from someone's blog, so I will definitely make sure to give them credit. But it is really fun and really simple. So they go and find a cup, and we're basically just playing the rhythm. So the A section is triplet tap. It's supposed to be grab pass, but we're just going up, down, triplet tap, up, down, triplet tap, triplet tap, triplet tap, up, down. And it's to the Addams Family theme song. So it's like ba-da-da-dum, 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 up, down. And then on the B section, it is supposed to be grab pass again. So what we have been doing is we do tap, slide, so that we're keeping the beat, but we're, you know, by ourselves. So tap, slide, tap, slide, tap, slide, tap, slide. And then I saw this on Instagram. I don't remember who it was, so if it was you, you can feel free to holler out at me. Then the second time it does the B section, we're doing toss catch, just to make it a little more fun. So on the first day, because we're gonna work on this again tomorrow, on the first day we basically just do like the simple version, and then tomorrow I'll add that in. So Friday is really just like a catch-up day. So we learn the next couple of states. We do a Kahoot that is naming all of the notes. So we're practicing figuring out like, this is a quarter note, this is a half note, this is a dotted quarter note, all of those good things. And on Kahoot, by the way, at the end, you can click like view full report, I think it is, and it will tell you what score each kid got. So you can actually use that as a grade, and they just think it's for fun. So that's a really great thing that you can do for like a super easy grade. It's just kahoot.com and it's free. Also, they have like paid versions you can do, but I use the free one because I'm cheap. And then we work on the rest of the Addams Family cup song, and we watch the like original opening credits to the first season of the Addams Family. So that's just a fun way to kind of wrap it up. And that is everything we're doing in 4th grade this month. So we're gonna switch gears and go into what 5th grade is working on, and 5th grade is working on the cup song this week. So their lessons are also pretty simple, but a lot of fun. We're doing many cup songs, actually. That's what we're doing. So on Monday for my 5th graders, they come in and we watch this little, I don't even know what to call it. It's a video that shows all of the listening map, that's the word. It's a listening map for In the Hall of the Mountain King. I will link it in the YouTube video that will be up by tomorrow with all the links of everything I talk about. So if you're like, I need that video, then you can go and watch it. And it has like little people pop up to show the beat, and like the instruments that are playing will pop up. And so it's just a really good one for them to like think about what they're listening to. After that, they are also doing the rhythm play along with Pequeño Mozart. So this one really is a little bit too young for 5th grade because it's like quarter, eighth, and half notes. But I thought it was a fun thing to kind of warm up the week with, so we're doing it anyway. And it leads us right into, okay, let's review all the rhythms that we know so far. So we go over each of those, and I've been having them unmute and say them after me because I think I'm just getting lonely. Let's be real, because I've been talking to myself for too long. So this week I've been like, just unmute and talk to me. Somebody talk to me. Except 1st grade, because they want to mute all the time. Anyway, so then I show them, like remind them, hey, look, this is a dotted quarter note. And we look at the dotted quarter note in the song Al Citron, which we learned last time they were here. So this is kind of our nice bringing it back. And it is our first of the 3 cup games we are playing this week. So Al Citron is I think it's a Mexican folk song that has dotted quarter notes in it, which makes it perfect, and it's a lot of fun. In class, normally we do this as a cup passing game, and you just pass it to the steady beat until the end where it says triki triki tron. Instead of pass, pass, it's tap, tap, tap. So you end up like crossing your hand, and whoever messes that part up would be out. So we're doing it online. We're gonna do, we do tap, slide, and then the same thing at the end, it's tap, tap, tap. And if you mess up the tap, tap, tap part, then you would be out. So it goes like this. Al citron de un fandango, sango, sango, sabare, sabare de la rondela con su triki, triki, tron. Easy peasy. So that's a nice little warm up, and we also already did it. And then after that, we start looking at the first half of the cup game. So if you don't even know what I'm talking about, the cup game is from, I think it's from Pitch Perfect. Was it around before Pitch Perfect? I don't know the answer to that, but it's the song that Anna Kendrick sings for her like audition for the Bellas. If you've never seen it, you're probably like, what is she talking about? But it is so much fun, and you can use it with any song. So we're using it with Turn the Glasses Over, aka I've Been Harlem, and so we're learning just the first half of it today. So I just have literally the first half of it because it's a lot. So everyone goes and gets a cup or cup-like item, and we learn, well, we do al citron, then we do the first half of this, which the first half is clap, clap, pat, 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 clap, up, down. You would be surprised at how long that takes. And so we do that for about 12 years. And then finally I get them to play that rhythm while I sing. So it'd be like, I've been to Harlem, I can't even do it. Tap, tap, pat, 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 clap, up, down. I've been to Harlem, I've been to Dover, I've traveled this whole world wide over, 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 3 times over. Drink all the lemonade and turn the glasses over. So normally it's drink all you have to drink and turn the glasses over, but I got from, I think, Make Moments Matter, drink all the lemonade and turn the glasses over, so it sounds less like a drinking song. And yeah, so that's what we do on Monday. And then on Tuesday, we're basically continuing this activity. So on Tuesday, they come in, I teach them the words to the first section of this song, which is the part I just sang for you. And then we learn the B section, which is a lot harder. So now it has the A and the B. This is actually, in Turn the Glasses Over, I have this, the whole like explanation of the cup game and a PowerPoint in like a lesson pack. So I will link that in the YouTube video for Turn the Glasses Over. I also have one for Al Citron. So if you're interested in either of those, I will link them below. So the B part of this is clap, grab, pop, hit, switch, tap, down. So all together it is tap, nope, clap, clap, pat, 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 clap, up, down, clap, grab, pop, hit, switch, tap, down. I'll do that again so you can see it again. Clap, clap, pat, 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 clap, up, down, clap, grab, pop, hit, switch, tap, down. And if you're on Instagram, then you can go tomorrow on the YouTube video and watch that 20 times so that you get it. And normally when you go down, you would pass it to the next person, but we're just doing it by ourselves because we are on Zoom. So there's that. This takes a very, very, very long time because this is harder because it's all different things, and you got to grab it like this way, pop, and you're switching hands, and it's a lot. So this takes a very long time to get this section. But it's okay. Once they kind of have it down, then we'll play it twice and then sing it. So I'll show you how it goes, like the whole thing, so that you can just see it. And I'll also sing the B section of the song. So it's clap, 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 up, down, clap, grab, pop, hit, switch, tap, down. I've been to Harlem, I've been to Dover, I've traveled this whole world wide over, 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 3 times over. Drink all the lemonade and turn the glasses over. Sailing east, sailing west, sailing over the ocean. Better watch out when the boat begins to rock, or you'll lose your girl in the ocean. It takes a long time for me to get there. It took a long time for me to get there, but it's okay. So super, super fun. After that, they are also working on the dotted quarter note slides activity, and there it's learning that my 4th grade is doing. So easy peasy. Then, well, I say easy peasy, but it takes us about 20 minutes to actually find it. Now, hint, if you are still teaching online and your kids cannot find activities, you can have them share your screen. So even I have like screen sharing disabled for usually, but if you go to like the little carrot thing, then it'll say multiple participants can share at once, and I click that and then they can share, and I can walk them through it so that I can at least make sure they found the activity, because we're having a really hard time finding things, which I find surprising because I'm like, but you have all your math and all your reading and all your other assignments in there, so I don't know why it's more difficult. I don't know, but it helps because then I can I show them, like I share my screen and show them, and then if they can't find it, then I'm like, okay, share your screen and show me what the problem is. Anyway, on Thursday we start with that same song. This is actually like the only thing we're doing today, is we start with the same song and I teach them the B section to the song, so the sailing east, sailing west, that part, and we work on singing while we do the cup song. And then after that, they are filming themselves do it. So we go to Flipgrid. I used it last time. It worked great. So we're doing it again. We are doing it again. And so we go to Flipgrid and they film themselves doing the cup song. I tell them they can either sing the song that we learned, or they can find any song that they want to and do it to that instead, which I was, you know, thinking like, oh, they'll pick their favorite song and it'll be really cool. Surprisingly, almost every kid has sung the folk song that we learned instead of picking their own song, which I thought was weird. But last week I did finally have some that like picked some songs. So one picked like Happy and like a couple of different songs that were just fun that they enjoyed, and they just did it along with that, because my thing was I just wanted to see that you were kind of understanding it, and I also wanted to see that you could do it and have some fun by picking your own song. So that's really all we do on Thursday. When they finish, if they finish early, because you know, technology and kids, and they want to practice a couple times and stuff like that. So if they finish early, then I give them the link to Google Chrome Music Lab, sorry, and let them play games until the end. And that's it for Thursday. On Friday, we're basically doing what 4th grade did last Friday. We're basically doing what 4th grade did. It's very simple. So we're also doing the Addams Family Cup song. So if you were not here for that part, the A section is ba-da-da-dum, up, down, ba-da-da-dum, up, down, ba-da-da-dum, 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 up. I don't know, apparently. On the B section, we're doing tap, slide, and then the second time we have the B section, we're doing toss, catch. And then at the end, we just do like top, tap, for a nice little thing. Then we watch the video, and we are also doing the Kahoot to see if we can remember all the rhythm names, because we're getting better at it, but it's still not great. So that is everything that my 4th and 5th grade is doing this week. I'm really impressed that I managed to do all of that in 25 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, especially because the first part of that was my Instagram not letting me go live, and so we wasted a few minutes in there. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you later. Bye.